Oh, I would say looks look different. What's up? What's the tea? There we go. Yes, I'm to say, girl, still look a little, but we can work with it. We can work with it. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Hey, Freddie Lee, is that Deja? Kilo, that Kilo. Y'all know I have my eyes on. Hey, Tremaine, Jessica, Janie. What's up, Janie? What's up, everybody in YouTube land? This is your girl, Miss Sophia, and yes, I'm a man. Yes, honey, it's time for us to talk about a little this, talk about a little that. Come on, hashtag laughing hyenas. Let's have a little chit chat. Yes, you know what time it is. It's that time of day, baby. Hey, Miss Tina, is that Tina or Trina? Y'all know I don't have my eyes on, baby. I don't put my eyes on until afterwards, honey. But I can see, hey, Denzel, Tamwu, I see you, Freddie Lee. Yes, yes. See, my regulars, I can recognize their names when I see them. But you newcomers, you're probably not a newcomer. It's just that I don't recognize your name and I don't see it. Yes, yes. But before long, I'll be able to, if you keep chiming in and keep tuning in, I'll be able to recognize your name when you chime in too without my eyelas on. Eyelas, my extra eyes, eyelas. Yes, we have a lot to talk about, Tony. We have a lot to talk about today because there's a lot going on in the world of entertainment. As you all know, me and the hashtag Laughing Hyenas, we said that we had a horrible Black History Month last month because every day it seemed like we couldn't celebrate because somebody stole the spotlight with some controversy. So we decided that we were going to have a redo of Black History Month. So we deemed March 2019 the redo month for Black History Month. And since we are talking about so much tennis, and Venus and Serena Williams, they are in the tennis tournament, and then they were both knocked out at the tennis tournament in Miami. Serena, she had to pull out because of an injury, and Venus, she's finally lost to Simona Halep. Simona Halep, she's still in the tournament. So we look forward to them having a successful 2019 season in the tennis world. So I decided that we always talk about Venus and Serena Williams. And there are a lot of Black tennis stars in the tennis world. Some of them are past and some of them are present. Now, a couple of the newcomers, I don't have their names. I was trying to find their names because there are a couple of newcomers that are really doing really, really well on the tennis tournament tour this year. So I don't have their names, but I do have a lot of Black tennis celebrities. Starting out with Joe Wilfred Songa, Gal Monfils, Zena Garrison. She's a Houstonian, honey. That's what I was interested in tennis, honey. Miss Zena Garrison. Yeah, she's from Houston. And Yannick Noah, Mashonda Washington, Angela Haynes, Alexandra Stevens, Chandra Rubin. Chandra Rubin, she's doing a lot of commentating this year, so congratulations to her. Christopher Eubanks. Also, it all started with Althea Gibson, honey. We can't forget about Althea Gibson. And how about Arthur Ashe? He has stadiums named after him and everything. Venus and Serena Williams. Sloane Stevens. Madison Keys. A lot of people didn't know that Madison Keys is an African American. Yes, she's mixed. So she is one of us. Donald Glover, he is an ATLian. He's here in the ATL. He's doing his thing. Taylor Townsend, Francis Tiafoe. Francis is doing really, really well. He's a young man that was recently playing with Serena. They played doubles, mixed doubles, and he's going to be something to look forward to. Francis Tiafoe. And Ora Washington, Lucy Diggs Slow. Is that right? Slow, yeah. Reginald Weir, and of course we can't forget about James Blake. Those are some of the tennis players that are currently making history and are former, Black history tennis players. They're Black history always to us. So we salute all of the African Americans in the world of tennis, past and present. And that is your moment in Black History Month. This day in March 2019. Yes, yes. Had to get my radio voice, honey. And now we have to do a shout out to our birthday people. Now, I want to start off with my Facebook friends. I have a lot of Facebook friends that are celebrating their birthday today. Sean Black, he is a lawyer here in Atlanta. He's also a socialite. Happy birthday, Sean. Sean Black. Also, Courtney Capri, that's one of my girlfriends in Houston, Texas. Happy birthday, Courtney. Chris Perez, that's one of my homeboys in Houston, Texas. He's celebrating his birthday. Wayne Scott and twin. Wayne Scott and his twin, they're celebrating their birthday today. They're from Big D, but Wayne lives here. Eric White, what's up, Eric? Happy birthday. And he is in H-Town as well. John Stockton, he is an NBA basketball player, former, and he's also, I think he's coaching. He's still coaching in the NBA right now. Justice Winslow, he's an NBA player. Kyle O'Quinn. Ann Myers, she is a WNBA player, WNBA basketball player. Bob Woodward, he is a journalist. Francis Lawrence, he is a movie director. You all probably remember him. He directed the movie I Am Legend. Also, Kenny Chesney, he's a country singer. He celebrated his birthday today. Von Miller, NFL player. He plays with the Denver Broncos. He is celebrating his birthday today. He's also known as the one who won the MVP. He was the MVP in Super Bowl 50, and they beat Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Also, Rashad Jennings, he's another NFL football player. He's a retired NFL football player, and he's only 33, and he retired early. I guess all that scared with, what's coming on with these injuries and all that with the NFL players, and then they was talking about, just researchers, honey. So he retired early. And my girlfriend, your girlfriend, our homegirl, the one that keeps Donald Trump in his place, Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the House, she's celebrating her birthday today. James Caan, he's the actor. He was in Godfather, but you also may remember him from Misery. Yes, he was in Misery, the one that, yeah, baby, that she wasn't playing with him. She broke them feet, honey. He was lying. Larry Page, he is the co-founder. Happy birthday, Larry. Everybody say happy birthday to Larry Page. Happy birthday, Mr. Page. He is one of the co-founders of Google. App that we're on right now, he's a co-founder of Google. Not only that, and I think in like 2008 or somewhere in that era, he became the CEO of Google. So happy birthday to Larry Page. Also, Vicki Lawrence, Carol Burnett's sister, she was on the Carol Burnett show. Vicki Lawrence, she's celebrating her birthday today. Ella English, this is Aunt Helen. Remember the Jamie Foxx show? Aunt Helen celebrating her birthday today. She an old man. They own that hotel that Jamie working with. T.R. Knight. I should say Kirkland, but T.R. Knight, he celebrated his birthday. This is George. He played George O'Malley on Grey's Anatomy. So happy birthday to him. Ernest Lee Thomas. He played on What's Happening. That was Roger. Remember Roger on What's Happening? He's celebrating his birthday today. Steven Tyler, the singer. Marcus Allen, football player. Jermichael Finley. Kyle Van Noy. DeAndre Levy, what is that? David Henry. He's celebrating his birthday today. They're all NFL players. Now, one person that is no longer with us that is celebrating their birthday today, that was born on this day, rather, is the poet Robert Frost. Robert Frost was born on this day. But baby, I went through all that, and the reason I couldn't get to the birthdays and stuff, because I started not to do none of those birthdays, because today is the birthday of the one and only, honey, and she should be the only one that we should have shouted out for birthdays, but I ain't want to be mad and nasty like that, so I went on and just said the rest of the birthdays. But ladies and gentlemen, today belongs to the one and only, the boss, Diana Ross. She is celebrating her birthday today. So y'all go on her IG and go on her Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Facebook. What is that? She probably still on MySpace. No, but Miss Ross, she is still touring, still singing, still sounding like she sound on the record. So a lot of people be trying to read Miss Ross, about she old, she needs to sit down and all that stuff. But baby, get with it. She is it's only a handful of singers that still sound live the way they sound on their records and their CDs. And Diana Ross is at the top of that list. She still sounds like she sounded when she was back with Motown. Happy birthday, Ross. Happy birthday, Miss Ross. Happy birthday, the boss. Ooh, yeah. Fancy. Yeah, baby, I used to have Diana Ross pictures all over my wall, honey. Now, y'all was having like boys and stuff on y'all wall. I had Diana Ross pictures everywhere. But anyway, those are the birthdays, and they are out of here. Happy birthday, Diana Ross, the boss. She is the boss. Now, let's get into this world of entertainment, okay? Michael Alvaretti, this is the lawyer who has been arrested and charged with extortion and fraud. They said that he was trying to extort somebody out of over $1 million. Now, I know y'all saying, but what do we care about here? This is the lawyer that was representing Stormy Daniels. Stormy Daniels is the young lady that was tied up into the Trump thing, one of the young ladies that he paid, one of those prostitutes. But anyway, she is a dancer. But anyway, that's her lawyer. Well, he represented her. Well, now he got to represent himself because he has been charged with extortion and fraud. Now, the reason this is so important is because this is the lawyer that turned over the new tape in the R. Kelly investigation that landed the 10-count charges against R. Kelly. Now, they're saying that he got this tape from a man that bribed R. Kelly and his people out of $1 million. So they paid him, and they're trying to figure out how is there another copy of this tape. Well, and they're also trying to figure out how did Michael get a copy of this tape. So now they're saying that this doesn't look good for the R. Kelly case, in the victims in the R. Kelly case, because they're saying that this is putting some doubt in this case already before it even gets to trial. But yeah, he got caught with his head in the cookie jar. And, you know, he's known for bribing people, and he's going for extortion and fraud and all of that. So now it's just like, child, he probably was crooked all the time, you know, and who listened to Donald Trump? But anyway, Donald Trump been hollering that he was crooked and blase. But anyway, he was arrested yesterday and charged. And of course, he's saying, well, once all the evidence come out and I will be found not guilty and blah, blah, blah. But it's still not a good look. And then it's like, if you're found not guilty with this situation, we still want to know, how did you come in contact with this person that gave you the tape of R. Kelly? So what happened? What kind of funds were exchanged? Why did he call you, of all people, to give you this tape? That's what we want to know. That's what we want to know. And we shall get answers to our questions. Okay? Okay. Now, I'll keep you updated on what's going on with that situation. But Black Chyna, Rob Kardashian, and Dream are going to be a happy family. They are going to be happy co-parents. They're going to co-parent, and they went to trial, and they went before the judge, and they're going back and forth with this Rob Kardashian paying her, this child support payments and all of that. And it was a big mess. And then recently they've been in the news because they've been spotted, and they said that everybody said that now they're starting to be cordial with each other. And then they say it's because of the baby. They just want to do what's in the best interest of the baby Dream. So how about they went to court and their situation is finalized? Now, what I am hearing, and hopefully we're not getting all the information, this is just part of the information, because what I am hearing, I cannot believe that this is the whole truth, nothing but the truth and the whole story, and nothing else is added to this story. But, Rob Kardashian was paying Black Chyna $20,000 a month in child support payments. Well, now they have came to the agreement where they will split the child 50-50. They're gonna split time, with the child, the 50-50. She will be with Rob Kardashian 50% of the time, and he will be with Blac Chyna 50% of the time. And when she is in the presence of whatever parent, that's the parents that will have to take care of any necessary emergencies that come up. Like she have to go to the hospital, then that's on Rob if she's with Rob. If she have to go to the hospital and she's with Blac Chyna, then that expense will be on Blac Chyna. But the thing is, now they're saying not only this, but they are at this place where Rob, he was asking for a reduction in his payments, the $20,000 a month. How about they have come to an agreement where he don't have to pay her nothing for child support? He don't make more payments. They didn't lower it from 20,000 to 19, from 20 to 15, from 20 to 12 to 12. They are so at peace with each other until she don't receive no money, no child support. Where they do that at? Blac Chyna, what's wrong with you? Have you blacked out? Girl, are you serious? Oh, hopefully we just don't know all the agreement that this dealing with this case, because I can't even talk. I can't even talk, girl, because I can't believe that she would let them talk her into something like that. Who represented her? What lawyer represented her? Did she go in there representing herself against one of the Kardashians? Blac Chyna, hit me up, girl, and let me know that this is not true. This is not true. You get some money from this man. You getting child support payment, or he done gave you a lump sum of money or something. Please hit me up and let me know what's going on, because I cannot believe that you walked out of that courtroom with a new baby by somebody, and you are not going to allow him to pay you no child support payment. Girl. Hit me up, Blac Chyna. Let me know what's going on. Or Rob. Hit me up. Or I'm going to call one of the Kardashians. They can't hold water. But anyway, I'll keep you updated on what's going on with that situation, baby. Okay. Now, rapper Big Sean. Big Sean celebrated his birthday yesterday. We had him on our birthday list, and he celebrated his birthday yesterday. And how about Big Sean has done a video, and he was talking about that. He said that he believes in energy. He feeds off energy. He said since he was 17 years old, he always meditated. And he says for some reason his energy has just been off, and he didn't understand why. And he said his energy was off so bad until he knew it was really bad, and he had to figure out what was going on, because he and his mother was not seeing eye to eye. Their relationship had changed. So he said that he had to find out what was going on. So he did a video, and he said, where he stated that, everything that I just told y'all. And then he said that last year, his birthday last year, he decided to figure out what was going on. So he sought help. And the help that he sought was he decided to start going to therapy. And he said while he was in therapy, it showed him a lot of things. And it showed him that, your surroundings, what we were talking about yesterday with certain people, it's about your surroundings and people that are surround you. And, and then it's just like you have sometimes God be ready for you to, like, he give you little nuggets and everything for you to like get rid of or get from around certain people. Because they're not good for you. They're not good energy, and that good energy is messing up your energy. So he was talking about all the things that he learned in therapy, and then it's just like he had to apply it to himself, and he had to take care of self, because if you don't take care of self, then, you can't be worried. You can't take care of nobody else, because you're the main source. So if your energy is off, then the people around you whose energy is off, that's just a situation where everybody's energy is just in total chaos. So he said that he was glad that he sought therapy, and he was in therapy, and he's glad to share it with people. And he said he's in a better place. He said, but when he was in this place, he said he didn't even like writing the music. He said the music industry and everything. He said he didn't even like that, because it was just a headache just to be, doing what he loved and what he's passionate about with music. So he said he really knew that it was something going on that was throwing his energy off, where he didn't want to write. But he said now that he has been doing therapy, and it's a year later, and he see the improvement, and he's back to himself, and he's back to being in this positive place, and he's back, with the energy that he needs, and he has X'd a lot of people out of his life because he say that, I just can't use that. I can't use that energy. And it was just time for me to change my circle. So big ups to Big Sean for, taking care of himself and getting himself together. And by getting himself together, the people that he X'd out of his circle, they probably figure, it may take him doing that for them to go and do that for themselves. It's like, okay, if Sean did this and if Sean said this, and Sean is a good person, and Sean would just do something just to be vindictive. So let me take a look at myself and let me take a look and see what it is about me that I can change. And if I was one of the people that was causing him to be in this space of negative energy. So big ups to Sean, Big Sean, the rapper, Big Sean. So he's going to be writing. He's going to be writing songs, new rap songs for you guys because he's back to being positive Sean. So big ups to him. Congratulations, Sean. Now, since we're here, I just want to talk about this next Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber. As you all know, Justin Bieber came into the industry when he was real young. And he got the reputation of being a bad boy at one while. And he was very, very rebellious. He was going to these strip clubs and making it rain and all this kind of stuff. He was doing the regular stuff that teenagers do. But the thing about it is he was under the watchful eye of everybody because he was a celebrity and he was a child star. So Justin Bieber said that he's going to take some time off. And the reason he's taking some time off is because he has to deal with some deep-rooted issues. Now, as you all know, Justin Bieber recently got married. Now, they went and got married, and we didn't even know that they were married. They didn't have this big, huge wedding or nothing. It was just like all of a sudden we just found out Justin Bieber is married. So it's like, okay. So, and now we find out that Justin Bieber saying that he's taking some time off because he got to go take care of himself. Okay, Big Sean. Sound like Big Sean all over again. So then he said he's going to take some time off and go and, take care of himself because he has to deal with some deep-rooted issues. Deep-rooted issues. And I'm thinking that now that he's married and this young lady that he's married to, they probably having conversations and, she didn't talk to him. And she's, it's just like God will send you a help meet. When you find you somebody that you're going to marry, that's your help meet. So maybe she is the one that is initiating this process for him to go and get himself together. And I'm not saying this just to be mean or just to be vicious or anything like that, but he said he's dealing with some deep-rooted issues. And I think because of the music industry, that's not the music industry, the entertainment industry as a whole, I think that part of the issues that he's dealing with is, I think somebody in the industry has touched Justin Bieber. And the reason I feel that way is because I feel like in the music industry, that is part of the initiation process. When you're young and you're coming into this music industry, honey, you have to do things and people are doing things to you that were done to them. So they pass this on down. And this is something that is going on, not just in the music industry, it's going on that whole talk about the couch, the casting couch. I think that's some of that stuff, people have went through that and they done went through it for them to get the roles and to be the big actors and actresses that they are. So now it's their time to pledge the new, the new pledges are the people that are coming to get the things that they, acquire. And so you're going to have to go through the same procedure. So I do believe that some of these deeply rooted issues that Justin Bieber is talking about he's having to deal with is somebody touched him. When I say somebody, I think it was, and I don't just think it's just males. Sometimes I think it's males and females that are touching these teenagers. Because if you have these, heterosexual teachers sleeping with these students, same thing are happening in the music industry. Men are sleeping with these young men coming into the music industry. Women are sleeping with these young men that are coming into the music industry, and so forth and so on in all of the entertainment world. I think that that's happening. But I do believe that it's going to take a strong person. If Justin Bieber is a really, really strong person, for somebody that's really strong and securing themselves and not ashamed to come out and expose this situation that's going on in the industry. Because if it's something that a person is not ready to talk about, they're not ready to go, what is it? They're not ready to go, let everybody know. They're not to go public. they're not ready to go to public and tell their story, then we would never know. But then it's just like, oh, I do believe that. And then it's not like, and I'm not just saying this because I've heard this. I've heard this on several occasions. And I'm not going to throw nobody names out there, but there are some entertainers that you probably know, you've heard as well. And some of them, is some truth to that. So hopefully Justin gets to the place where he can move on from this situation, if that is the situation. I'm just saying, but I know that exists in the world of entertainment. But if he's strong, if he come out and he's on top and he want to help somebody, he want to help somebody else that's going through the same thing that he's going through, then he will, say exactly what it is. So that's one of the issues. And then I just want you to know, and then it's just like, it's so funny that these entertainers, it was Leandria, and now it's Big Sean, now Justin Bieber, and then it just makes you think about, same thing was going on with Kanye. Something was going on with Kanye West. Kanye West was carrying on like that. Same thing going on with DMX. DMX carried on like that. Something was going on with Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman was good. All the bad people in the industry, all the bad people seemed like they were just rebelling. And now we're finding out that these people they're human beings just like us. And because there are more people that know them because they're in the limelight, it don't make their situations no better than ours or no different than ours. It's just like they have pain, they hurt just like we hurt. But it's like it's kind of different. Just think about when you go through your situations, you can go in your room and close your door and you ain't got to walk outside. If you want to go to the store, get up and go to the store. You don't have to worry about 150, 75, 300 cameras outside your door and following you around. That's a different beast. We don't have to worry about that. We get to deal with our issues in the privacy of our own home, or we can get up and go over our moms, grandmas, and somebody's house. These people can't do that. They don't have that luxury because cameras are on them 24/7. And then especially when they're making headlines and they're in the news, they're going to assault these people and they're going to go and stalk them. And everybody wants to be the first one to get the exclusive on that person. So we'll never know what it feels like to have cameras following you around all day and people just trying to get in your business and find out what's going on with you, just to be the first to say, I have the exclusive on the Justin Biebers, or I have the exclusives on Kanye West, or I have the exclusive on, Big Sean or whomever. So just pray for him, honey. Pray for him. So speaking of that situation, I want to move to this story right here. And this story right here that I'm talking about, it has some ATL connection. And I feel some kind of way about this story. This is my last story, and then we're going to be able to talk, with each other. Y'all tell me what y'all feel and what y'all want to talk about and all that stuff. You know how we do it. We open it up. We open the floor up for the hashtag Laughing Hyenas to just chime in and say what you want to say and ask me questions and all that good stuff. But anyway, this story is about the state representative here, Donzella Jones. She's a state representative here in Georgia, and she sponsored the resolution to she sponsored the resolution to honor T.I. And the reason she's honoring T.I. is because T.I. has the Harris Community Works. Now, the Harris Community Works is an outreach program for underprivileged and disadvantaged neighborhoods. So this is a Georgia state senator who is honoring T.I. with this resolution. They're also honoring him because of his the other foundation, For the Love of Our Fathers. For the Love of Our Fathers, it helps people with Alzheimer's as well as dementia. Now that's good. Those are good organizations and they are helping people. Now, the issue that I have is T.I. did an interview, and T.I. in this interview said that this is his response to the needs of the community. This is his response to the needs of the community. Okay. No. I think what happened was T.I. was arrested, and part of his sentence was for him to do community service. So while you were doing your community service, you latched on, you got involved in politics, you got involved in uh, different social issues, you got involved in community, and all of this stems from you being ordered by a judge to do community service. Now, as we all know, those are us that are spiritual know that that's how God works sometimes. Sometimes he'll take your bad and turn it into good to get you on the road of purpose. And that's what you have to go through. But the issue that I have with this situation is, yes, he's doing some great things with his organizations, but should we be honoring him for something that he was forced to do? Because had he not been put in jail and charged and found guilty, and then one of the things that he was sentenced with, one of the things that he had to do, the judge made him do, was community service. Had he not been found guilty, went to jail, and charged with all these things, would he have involved himself in community service activities? Would he have become the public figure that he has become when it comes to politics? Would he have become the person that we run to when we have a problem with Houston's restaurant, or we have a problem with Gucci's and all that? Would he be this vocal about, these things that he is vocal about now, had he not been arrested? Because remember, T.I. comes from a life of drug dealing. So part of the things that he is helping the community to clean up are part of the things that he contributed to the community, because he was one of the drug dealers that was keeping our people, in bad situations. So now I look at it as this is him paying the community back for the role that he played in the demise of our community at the time. So should we be honoring somebody for something that they had a role in doing? And then it made me think, when I was thinking about this situation, it made me think about, like he said, one of his organizations is for, the community, and what is that? For the underprivileged and the disadvantaged. I want everybody to think about this. We always talk about the disadvantaged and underprivileged. How many elections have we went through where everybody that's running for some office, their platform is to help the least of these? I can remember everybody. I can remember as far back as I can remember, everybody's always talking about the least of these, the underprivileged. So before Dr. King and all that was for the underprivileged, the least of these. Then we went through the Reagans, then we went through the Bush, then we went through the Carters, then we went through the Obamas, then we went through the Clintons, then we went, we have been going through all these different elections where everybody is, concerned and out to help the least of these, the underprivileged, the poor neighborhood. Even all these candidates that are coming up now, that are running for president now, we just came through a gubernatorial race in several states. Everybody was talking about helping the poor. How is it that we have been helping the poor for so many decades, and we are still one of the poorest countries? Everybody wants to help the poor. We've been helping the poor for decades. We've been helping the poor. Everybody has the poor on their agenda. But it seems like once they get in office, then everybody forgets about the poor until the next election. So if everybody is really helping the poor, then we shouldn't have no poor people among us. Because that's the top, that's on the top of everybody's agenda, helping the poor, the least of these, the underprivileged. That's what everybody say they're running for, to help those people. And then a lot of us, we got upset because Barack Obama, when he won, he didn't just go and clean up all of the ghettos. Because a lot of people thought that's what he was supposed to do. Oh, that black man in there. Now we're going to get all these black neighborhoods. Everything's going to be right. No. No, that's not it. And I say all the time, and I think I talked about it yesterday when I was on with Maddie. Last time I was on with Maddie, I talked about how I feel. It's just like the more you live, the more you learn that everything in America is set up. It's set up for you to lose. Nothing in America is set up for the poor people to win. Now, people telling you that, we're doing this to help the poor. That's just conversation, because people saying that they are doing this to help the poor is as true as you getting a student loan, and that is to help you. Ask everybody who got student loans when they went to college, and they are still paying those student loans after college, and they have graduated 5, 10, 15, 20 years, especially if you go to law school, if you go to school to be a doctor and you get a lawyer and you get a law degree. So the doctors and the lawyers, baby, they forever in debt to the government. And that's what it's all about. Now, if they really care about the poor, and if they really care about you winning, then you wouldn't be in debt to the government. But that is the whole strategy of the way that life is set up, especially when it comes to the government, honey. It's just, you got to be in debt to the government. But they'll make you think, I care about you, and I want you to be the best, and I want you to go and get this education. I'm going to help you get this education. All you got to do is pay this back, pay this loan back that I'm going to give you. And then you get out of you graduate from law school, you graduate, you get you're a doctor, you're a nurse, you're a lawyer, you're a teacher, you graduate, and you can't find a job. So in the meantime, you're trying to find a job to pay back this loan, this student loan, and you can't get no job. And here you are just accepting jobs to get by until you get a job in the field where you have your degree. Meanwhile, while you are waiting years and years to get a job in the field that you got a degree in, the interest on this student loan is going up. So by the time you get a job that's going to help you pay this student loan, the interest has doubled your student loan. And I know this to be true because that was my case. I got a $5,000 student loan. By the time I got ready to pay that student loan, it was up to $12,000. So I know if that was my case, there's many people case. And then people talking about they're here to help the least of these. They just talking. And the thing that I'm talking about with T.I. is like, yeah, I'm proud of the organizations that he has started. I'm proud of him for the foundations and stuff, that he's founded to help, our father, what it is, for the love of our fathers and Harris Community Work. But it's just like, he was forced into that. He was forced into that because I'm sure Chyna's dad, I think Chyna's dad suffered from one of those diseases. So that was the reason that, they came up with that idea. But nevertheless, he still started organizations, and that's a good thing. But like I said, going back to the beginning, had the judge not thrown him in jail and sentenced him to community service, would he have done any of these things? So that's just my little 2-bit on that situation and on these situations and on America, honey. On America. Because America will tell you they love you. But you have to remember, the same America that tell us they love us is the same America that had our people enslaved. Slavery. And a lot of people, when you go to talking about slavery, a lot of people that are not this color, they would tell us, child, that's so old, just forget about it. Why you want me to retain your history? Why don't you want me to retain my own history? And why don't you help me celebrate my history? And if it takes me 50 years before I started before I say I don't want to talk about it no more, then let me go 50 years until I'm ready not to talk about it. But don't tell me just to get over it, leave it alone, and stop talking about it. No, I'm never do that. I'm gonna celebrate it. I'm gonna remember my ancestors, just like you want to be proud of your grandma and your grandpa and all that land they left you. Hey, Gemini lady. Yes, baby. Let me put my eyes on, honey. Let me put my eyes on so I can see what y'all saying. Uh-huh. We got a troll in here. Is that Evan Kim? Uh-huh. Yes, child. We don't pay them no attention, honey. Child, you don't respond to them. They're going on about their business, child. Yes, honey. What are y'all saying? Yes, honey. That lets you know we growing. When we have trolls, honey, that lets you know we growing and we doing something. They wouldn't be in here if we weren't doing something, if we weren't making no noise. Child, yeah, somebody, this a man. Yes, I'm a man. I said when I come on. What's up, everybody in YouTube land? This is your girl, Miss Sophia. And yes, I'm a man. Child, y'all ain't saying nothing slick than a can of oil. Now, y'all just leave them alone. If y'all don't respond to them, they'll go away, honey. Now, let's talk about what we're going to talk about. What are y'all questions, honey? Hey, who's that? Glad I found your channel, Miss Sophia. Thank you, baby, for subscribing. Purple Lady 52. About to put coconut oil on my face and pull my hair back. Get out of here. No, you ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to do all that, honey. They say if we were somewhere live, they would. If we were somewhere broadcasting live, they wouldn't dare come up there. This one, they safe in here, honey. They safe in here. Let them ignore them, honey. Yes, Wendy and the new baby. Wendy and the new baby. Yeah, they say her husband and the mistress and had the baby. Had the baby on the 20th, I believe. Was that last Wednesday? Said the mistress had the baby. But we waiting on Wendy. What Wendy said? Has Wendy said anything different than what she said? She's still saying, she's still denying it. She still said, we're still together. Me and Kevin, we're happy. There's nothing going on in my house. We're still together. Oh, she took the ring off? Gemini lady said she took the ring off. What? What? Burrell. No, I ain't talked about Kim Burrell. I have not talked about Kim Burrell. Cause see, y'all said, see, that's what I've been saying. Y'all said we're not doing Kim Burrell. Y'all said we weren't doing Kim Burrell, and we were not doing Lil Duval. Cause he disrespected Janet Mock. And Kim Burrell, y'all said we weren't doing Kim Burrell and Little Duval. So y'all do know when I was at the station, I did not. When they was talking about Lil Duval and living our best, baby, I wouldn't participate. I was sitting there like, and I told them up front, and I told Reggie too. I said, baby, let me tell you something, because you know he was a part of the Winterfest. I said, if he come up here, I'm not gonna say that to him. If he say something out of line to me, I'm gonna lay into him, because we're not doing Little Duval, because he was very disrespectful to Janet Mock when he was on the Breakfast Club. I said, so we're not doing him. But some people in the gay community, they still, you know, they came back around. You know, they the type of people, they come around, honey, when, you know, people a little time passed and y'all just go, oh girl, well that's a good song. I like that song, blah blah blah, and like that song. And I'm like, okay, well that's how you feel. That's how you feel, and you know you have a right to feel like that, and you can go on back and start supporting him. But for it's me, I am not riding with Little Duval. And then the thing about it is the same respect that I show you when you want to ride with Little Duval. That's all I ask, and that's all I ask from you when you go to boycotting Gucci. And I say I'm not boycotting Gucci. But y'all want to go, oh, this and da da da, and that's why niggas can't get it, because y'all just let people die, and da da da, and da da da, and that's why we ain't gonna never get nowhere. Well, we ain't gonna get nowhere because you supporting Duval. And Duval was talking about, you know, he would kill, you know, part of our community. And then he started disrespecting her and calling her a man, a dude. She don't live her life as a dude, as a man. So no, until he apologized to her, I don't care what Duval come out with. I'm not supporting Duval until he apologized publicly to Janet Ma. So you have your things that you want to boycott. I have my things that I want to boycott. You boycott Gucci. I'm not boycotting Gucci. You go and I'm boycotting Little Duval. You're not boycotting Little Duval. So different strokes for different folks, honey. But it doesn't make you no less black. Don't make me no less black because I'm not boycotting the same thing that you boycotting. Hey. You gonna buy Kim Burrell some new shoes. Now, What I've seen, Kim Burrell don't need no new shoes. She needs some slides. Because them heels keep taking her out, honey. Them heels be taking Kim Burrell out of here. Then TJ 1906 said, leave my aunt, my Aunt Wendy alone. That ain't your aunt, that's your uncle. Hey, Sophia, charges dropped against Jussie. I did believe him. Charges dropped. I ain't watching my news. Is that breaking news? The charges dropped against Jussie Smollett? Let me go on here and see. You know, I have to go to my source, honey, to see. Oh, what else? Duval is a man child. Next. Ooh. Who needs some sketches? Boom. She needs some. Oh, talking about Kim Burrell. Oh, no. No, she needs some house shoes. If she decides to go barefoot, she don't even need to put on no socks. And she be to slid down her socks. Yes, somebody say yes. Say, hey, how sensitive the world has gotten. Yeah, but you know what? Y'all really talking, baby. Y'all really talking. Breaking news out here is breaking news. But you know what? And I was thinking about this. I was laying in my bed the other day, and I was just thinking about, had we, y'all, this is how y'all know I'm old, honey. I'm old. What? Everybody talking about just charges being dropped. Let me see, child. We all here, just the charges have been dropped. Now, if that's true, oh, if that's true, honey, let me get this. Let me go here and see, child. If all the charges have been dropped on Jussie, y'all know that, oh my God, this is prosecutors drop all charges against Jussie Smollett. Oh, they have dropped all charges against Jussie Smollett. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Now, y'all know I've been riding with my sister. I said if she's guilty or if she's innocent, I'm going to ride with her because we can't just keep turning our back against our black people. We got to give them time to, we got to forgive people and let them move on. Now, there are certain people, same thing with our boycott. We all not going to boycott the same thing. We all not going to support the same people when they get in trouble. I understand that, but some people have to stand with them, and some people I understand are not standing with you. Some people stood with Jesse Jackson. Some people stood against this. Like some people stood with Bill Cosby. Some people stood against Bill Cosby. Some people stood with O.J. Simpson. Some people stood against O.J. Simpson. I understand that. I'm the one of the people that's standing with Jussie Smollett. Now, since they dropped all these charges, that's two things I want to say. This shows that it don't shows, but it proves, it gives more credit to the people who are saying that the Chicago Police Department is as corrupt can be. Number one. Number two, this also gives more credit to these African young men that have accused Jussie of these things. There was more to the story of them. And I think, and I feel real strongly that there was a sexual relationship with Jussie and those African boys. Although he has a lover, I feel like there was something going on sexually with Jussie and those African boys. And that is the reason why Jussie was holding out, because he did not want, he was already putting his name out there in a bad way. He's already out there in a bad way. But if he came forward and told the truth about the entire situation, we were going to find out that Jussie and them Africans were getting it on. Let's get it on. Oh, baby. Now, I'm going to see how this going to play out. But again, I want you all to watch. I want you all to watch. Even if you support Jussie or you don't support Jussie, this is one of the things that I want you all to watch. This situation has basically, it has I'm not going to say ruined his career, because God can salvage anything. And he can use what somebody used for your downfall to make you an even stronger person. But they have basically ruined this child's life for a little while. They have got him off course for a little while because the scriptures say God's going to give you back everything that you lost plus some. So that's going to be the case with him. But it's just like another African-American boy, a young man, they have to prove to you in America that no matter how big you get or no matter how big you think you are, you still just a nigga. And you will never become bigger than me. Because why would y'all drop all these charges? Why would y'all drop all these charges if the evidence was so strong against him? And the police chief, or whatever they call him down there, they don't say the police chief or whatever, when he was doing that press conference, and I can't believe, and why would you do this? And it's just sickening. It's sickening. And then he done put a black eye on the Chicago Police Department. We trying to do better and da. Why would you all drop all these charges if y'all had so much incriminating evidence against him? Ruining somebody else's life or putting their slowing somebody else rise down, because this could make him even a bigger star than he was. But not only that, they have ruined one of our shows, because along with Jussie taking heat by this situation, Empire, the show, it took heat. That's one of our shows. So not only did they do this to our brother, but they did this to one of our shows. So what are they going to do? What are they going to do to make up for all of this that they have tainted? What are the Chicago Police Department, what are they going to do? So, and then it just like, even if now, because they were talking about, they were waiting on the executives. They was waiting to see if they were going to get the green light to get that new season and all that. And it looked like they weren't going to give them a new season. They were just going to cancel it all together. But now, on network, Oprah, if they drop it, if they don't renew the season, you need to pick up Empire and put it on network. Just waiting to see. But who was that brought that in? Thanks for bringing me this breaking news, honey, because I'd have got off and I've been mad. We ain't talked about it. This show is biggest day. Prosecutors drop all charges against Jussie Smollett. Y'all have just ruined that boy's life for a little while. Yes, for a little while, because like I say, honey, what God has for you, it is for you. And then we have to go through things to make us stronger. Just like the same situation we was talking about with rapper Sean. Yeah. Yes, honey. Same thing. Big Sean had to go through that to make him a better person. Jussie has to go through that to make you a better person. And then the thing about it is, not we're talking about Jussie, but just like you are going through stuff yourself. I don't know what you're going through, but everybody go through something. We all go through stuff. And we go through stuff to make us better human beings. Just like we was talking about with Jussie, we was talking about earlier. I stated earlier, these celebrities, they're just people. Leandra, she's just a person just like you and I. DMX is just a person just like you and I. Kanye West, just a person like you and I. Big Sean, just a person like you and I. Justin Bieber, just a person just like you and I. They go through stuff. But we see what they go through because the cameras are in their face all day. Smollett, going through some stuff. But God is going to take care of Jussie and you and me because we're going to be tested. We're going to be tested. We're going to be put through the test. And it's how we react while we're being tested. Is that he's seeking. He's trying to see how we react. and he's trying to get us somewhere. And if you could make it through this, he got a reward for you because you passed the test or you passed the course. It's no different than going to school. When you go to school and you graduate 12th grade, they have a reward for you. You go to college, you graduate, they have a reward for you. You go to work and you do a great job, they have a reward for you. No different from God. When we go through these tests and trials and we come out shining as pure gold, he has a reward for you. So be ready to get your reward, honey. What else y'all want to talk about, baby? What else, honey? How about getting these people with misdemeanors, marijuana charges out? Now that is medical. First of all, they should have never been put in there, for no marijuana. And even if you put them, you punish people, for marijuana. The sentences shouldn't have been as stiff as they were, especially since now that they're saying that, a white person can go to jail for the same crime of marijuana, same amount of marijuana, and get a lesser sentence than an African American or a Hispanic or somebody other than white. So that is the whole thing. That's going to be a big thing on the ballot box this go round too. Because the prison reform, that's the whole thing about prison reform. They're saying that it was always the deck was stacked against us. Like I was saying, the deck is always stacked against the poor. So that's the whole thing. They're talking about prison reform now. And, then some of the people, they're getting their sentences exonerated and all that stuff. So, yeah, they should let those people out. And then if it's like, if somebody has, say for instance, my cousin, marijuana, 5 ounces of marijuana, and went to jail. They sentenced him to 5 years in jail. And then somebody white, they cousin, same sentence, same amount of marijuana, and they gave them 2 years. So if your lawyer could find a case where my cousin did the same crime that this white person cousin did, and they got 2 years, and my cousin got 5, then the judge should be able to say, okay, 2 years for this, 2 years for that. Simple. So, but we have to also keep in mind that although it's legal now, it was illegal. So they did break the law, and they have to pay a price. When we do wrong, we have to pay a price. If we get caught, we have to pay a price. Just like, baby, just when you do wrong, you have to pay a price. So there will be a penalty. You have to pay a penalty. And if people don't pay a penalty, then what is the purpose of us having laws if we're not going to make people pay the price when they break these laws? So yeah, they have to pay that penalty. But if they can find a case where it wasn't, but I said, and a whole lot of people before me said, somebody had to educate me on it. When it comes to this marijuana and all this stuff, it's just like they really get upset when you don't need them no more. It's just like we were talking about T.I. T.I. started out as a dope dealer. And I'm sure during that time, well, not all, T.I. did like so many other black dope dealers. What they found out is, I don't need the middleman. I could just buy this from the source, and I can sell it myself and make a profit off of it. So once they found out that the black people don't need you as a middleman, that's when they go and turn against the black people. And all of a sudden, the black people start getting arrested. The black people start getting caught. But when I was working for the white person, I didn't get caught. I wasn't getting arrested. And I didn't have to worry about it. Then they put these stiff sentences on them because that's my competition. So I need y'all to catch my competition and throw my competition in jail for 10, 15 years. That way I ain't got to worry about him for 10, 15 years. But if the white man that sold me the dope that I was selling get caught, or somebody turn him in, then he could go and probably won't have to go. They'll just, evidence wasn't there. The evidence wasn't there for us to prosecute him, so we let him go. Or even if they charge him, they'll give him a year or two, 60 days or something. Because you got to always remember, they still have connections of the people that are making these laws. They still have connections to the people that are making these decisions on who goes to jail and how long they stay. They still have connection to these people. We don't. We're at the mercy of the judge. But they know somebody that knows the judge and can get a judge to call and say, "Lady, this is my boy. I got you. I'm going to fix you." They can do stuff like that. But we can't. Some of us can now. But yeah, but they need to look at that. They need to, revise that. But I say that they're never going to. You see how slow it's taking them to legalize marijuana in every state? The government does not want to legalize marijuana in every state because the government is making more money off marijuana by it not being legal. How many people going to jail for marijuana? How many people going to the hospitals for marijuana, for not just marijuana, for drugs? They're making a killing off hospitals and off jails and everything. They're making more money off drugs by it being illegal. By it being illegal, that is becoming legal. And again, the government looks out for the government. Government say, "I care about you. I care about your well-being." But when it comes to the laws and how these countries ran, it operates, it shows you that the government cares about the government. Government don't care nothing about you. They just say that. They don't show it. So when are you going to get tired of the government saying something and not showing it? Mm-hmm. Oh. Yes, honey. Before Barack left office, a lot of big-time drug dealers in Fort Worth, Texas were given long prison sentences were released from prison. Yes. Yes, honey, that's what they do, baby. Once you find out, once you wise up and you become smart, and you say, "I don't need you. I can do this myself." Baby, that's when they get upset, honey. They get upset and they try to show you, "Okay, don't go against me. I'm going to show you." And then they have to make an example out of you. And then they have to, if you're the one that they're using to make an example out of, they have to showcase it in front of the world, humiliate you in front of the world so the world can see, trying to use a scare tactic. "Oh, child, you see what they did to Jumbo? Oh, girl, But I keep telling y'all, I say, and you know what? I think because the way that society is, but earlier we was talking about something, and I was this thought came in my head. I was getting ready to share with y'all, and I got to talk about something else I didn't think about. I forgot, it just came back. It's just like, had we, because somebody said something about the world is a mess and da da da, and I was just thinking about, had we still been on the same road that we were on when Dr. King and the civil rights and all that stuff, had we still been those individuals, had we still had morals like they had back then, had we still had self-respect like they had back then, had we still carried ourselves, as though we cared about ourselves and our fellow man, had we still had that mentality, just think where we would be. But because we got all these freedoms that our people died and fought for us to get, and we were so free to live and do what we want, we just got carried away with it. We just got carried away with it till we became disrespectful to ourselves and others that look like us. And then that became the norm. It became okay. So it's like, had we still had the morals that they had, and the dignity and the respect that they had, honey, baby, where would we be? And the togetherness. What we would have to worry about when we say we're gonna boycott, because when they said they wasn't riding the buses, they didn't ride the bus. Nobody of color rode the buses. It wasn't no ands, ifs, and ands, ifs, and buts about it. Is Sophia gonna ride the bus? Is Oprah gonna ride the bus? It's black people. We're not riding the bus. Okay, we're not riding the bus. Ain't no questions. Ain't no back and forth. Ain't no debate about it. We're not riding the bus. And when did they get back on the bus? When they got what they stopped riding the buses for. We don't do that no more. Because I said all the time, if we should still be protesting in Ferguson, because ain't nothing changed in Ferguson. And then we did a story last week where we talked about, the people that were down there protesting in Ferguson. A lot of those protesters and union organizers, those protest organizers, they have been found dead. We should have never pulled out of Ferguson until what we were seeking, we got. But we are the type of people that we say we protest, and then it's just like somebody educated me on this too. We're not. There's a difference between protesting and boycotting. But some of us we put that together. Protesting and boycotting is the same thing. There's a difference. We should still be in Ferguson protest. And had we still been in Ferguson protesting to this day, there probably would never have been a Sandra Bland, a Tamir Rice, a Eric Garner, and all the other Black African-American people that have been killed at the hand of police officers, had we still been protesting in Ferguson. But we are the type of people that now it's just like when time, and it's just like, and I see this in some people's friendship, and I have a problem with being friends with people like that, and we're not, because I tell them, hey, I said, baby, listen, you are the type of friend when we have an issue, when we don't discuss the issue, and you think that because we haven't talked about the issue and it's been 2 weeks, now it's okay for you to come and speak to me and act like nothing went on and we can carry on as though nothing happened. I'm not that type of person. We are not speaking until we address the elephant in the room. And the elephant is in the room is that I felt very disrespected by what you did. And until we talk about this and come to some kind of agreement, we can't move forward. So there are a lot of people that are in your circle and my circle, but used to be in my circle. They feel like, well, I know she mad at me because I did such and she found out and I lied and da. But let me give her a little moment and she'll move. We can move on. No, that's not how I operate. And that's not how you should operate. And that's not how we should operate as a community. Now, when you talk about a community and supporting Black businesses, it's just like, baby, had we still had the morals and all that they had back then, honey, you wouldn't have to beg for people to support Black businesses, because that would be our number one. That would be our number one go-to. But we can't support Black. We always talk about supporting Black businesses, but then us, y'all know these earrings just for y'all for a little while to show. But we talk about supporting Black businesses, but then you have some Africans that'll come over here from Nigeria, South Africa, or anywhere, and they have on their African garb, and we laughing at them. We laughing at what they got on. We laughing at them, making fun of them. But yes, honey, y'all know how I am. I get to talking, baby. I just go, yes, y'all know how I am. What y'all saying, baby? Mm-hmm. Yes, I know I'm all in my position. Purple Lady 52 said, I know I'm only in my position of status because I made their quota. True story. Sad but true. Yes. And then the thing about it, I had to realize, and this was the thing that I learned while I was gone from V103. And when I came back, I walked through the door knowing They say that we are V103, we are a family. Not true. They say they care about you because we are family. Not true. Because y'all showed me the last time I left that we weren't family and y'all didn't care about me. And the bottom line, when I walked in the door at V103, the second go round I went back, I walked in the door knowing that I was a number sign, I was a number and a dollar sign. I was a number and a dollar. They didn't care about my name being Joe. They didn't care about my character being Miss Sophia. When I walked in the door, all they cared about was, hey, Bert. Hey, Bert, I called you. I see you was with your grandma, honey, the other day, with your grandma and stuff. But anyway, yeah, I walked in that door knowing that I was a number and a dollar sign to them. Although out of their mouths, they said we are family. And you are Miss Sophia and you Joe, and we love you, and we are family, and we here for you. But if the numbers didn't, if they didn't get the numbers from me that they needed, or if they didn't get the dollar signs, so they wasn't making money off of my name and all that, they didn't need me. But that's not how my mama treat me. My mama don't care if I have money, and she don't care if I'm number 1 in your book or number 15 or number 15,000. My mama love me. That's family, and that's what family do. And if my mama sees something that she think would help me get further along in my career, my mama will come and tell me, y'all didn't do that. That's what family do. So a lot of people, you get messed up at these jobs, and then when they fire you because you become slaves to these jobs, and you just become so dedicated and so loyal to these jobs because you buy the story that we are a family. You're not a family. That's what they want you to believe, so they can get the best product out of you. Because if you feel like they love you as family, you're going to go above and beyond for this company because y'all are family. And then when you don't go above and you go above and beyond, and they don't get the results out of you that they want, then they send you out the door. Not once do they come and sit you down before they fire you and say, you know what? You know, your numbers not looking too good, and then this such. You need to work on this, and you need to work on that, and and work on that, and da. No, they don't do that. What family do in those environments, they go behind your back, and they try to they are looking for your successor. They're looking for the person that they're gonna replace you with. And once they have the person that they went behind, your family went behind your back and replaced you, then they come to you and say, you're fired. We're going in a different direction. Okay, well, why you didn't just tell me this when y'all started the process of looking for my replacement? Because they have to hold on to you so they can get at least something. Because with the position being not filled, they're not getting nothing. So at least let us get a little something. But yeah, honey, that was my last experience. But when I walked that door this time, I was ready because, like I said, honey, when I was ready. Zonia said, breaking news, Jussie Smollett case has been dismissed. Walks free. We discussed that already. Welcome to the show. My laughing hyenas, they were on it, baby. They had told mother that before she got off, honey. I read that. They said all charges have been dropped. And see, Corey Wayne said, does anybody feel this strange that how Democrat after Democrat have come out running for 2020 and splitting the party 20 times and not one Republican? Well, that's how it always happens when you have the sitting president. Whatever party that the sitting president is, then people don't come and go against him. Although somebody's talking about running against Trump because he's so horrible, and they just thinking that, they don't have a chance with him. So if enough people feel like they don't have a chance with Trump, then somebody will run against him. But usually the sitting president don't have that much competition. But it's good that we are having this issue in the Democratic Party and it's not an issue. It's just like we have this situation in the Democratic Party where everybody's running, because that way you get to see that this is the party of inclusion. We have women, we have men, we have African Americans, we have, different people from different walks of life we get to see all these people have a fair chance at becoming our nominee. So the thing is, once we decide who our nominee is, we are going to support that person, regardless of the color of their skin, regardless of their gender, because their plan and their policies are going to be more in line with our plans and our policies. So we're going to get behind that, individual. So no, it's not a bad thing that we have all these people, and still don't have all the people that's going to go, join the race, because Joe Biden hadn't told us one way or the other if he's running. And then there's word out that he is running, and he's going to announce his candidacy sometime next month, like at the beginning of next month. And then they said that he's going to announce that his running mate is going to be Stacey Abrams. So we're waiting to see if that's true. But this is a good thing, because you get to see all these candidates. Just like I went to see Kamala Harris. She was here in Georgia. And the arena, it wasn't full. It was over half full, but it was still plenty of seats in there for people to come. But I understand they put that together in 1 week, and all of that stuff. But the thing is, I go and I listen to all of the candidates. It's just like, I don't say, oh, I must vote for Kamala because she's black and she's this and this, that, and that. No, that's not it. I give everybody a shot. I already know the one person that I do know that the only way he's going to get my vote is if he's our nominee. But as far as the primaries go, I'm not voting for Bernie Sanders. That's a no-go for me, because I already know what he's about. His policies haven't changed since he ran against Hillary the last time. So Bernie Sanders is a no for me. And the reason that he's really a no is because Bernie Sanders is an independent, and he's running as a Democrat. And the reason he's running as a Democrat because he feels like he won't get the donations and he won't have the platform to be in the debates, because the independents don't have that much support and it's not that strong. But he is pretending to be a Democrat to get the funds and the fundraiser, and so he could be on the stage with the Democrats at the Democratic convention, as well as the debates. But I am not voting for Bernie Sanders. And it's not because I know you say, well, I thought you said you're going to get to know everybody. I know him. I didn't just start doing this. I was a part of the election process when he ran against Hillary last time. So I already know all I need to know about Bernie Sanders. And I'm not voting for him unless he wins the nomination, the Democratic nomination. That's the only way he's getting my vote. But as far as Kamala Harris, I know some things about her. I'm getting to know stuff about her. Cory Booker, I'm learning stuff about him, and all the rest of them. Beto O'Rourke, got to research on him, see what he's doing. Joe Biden, I already know Joe Biden. If Joe Biden gets in, honey, I already know Joe Biden. So I don't have to spend my time researching Joe Biden. I already know what he's about. So it's just like these new candidates, Got to find out who they are. So no, it's not a bad thing. And that's why they start so early. That's why they start early. Like it's 2020. We in 2019. The election not till November 2020. So it's just like we have to go through this process, and then they're gonna start falling off. Just give them time. They're gonna start falling off, because the longer the process goes, they have to start falling off, because it takes money to travel and go to these different cities and have these signs and T-shirts and paraphernalia and have these banners and billboards and all this stuff. It takes money, and if you're not in a position, if people feel like you're not going to win the nomination, then they stop supporting you, and you'll have to start going to your own pocket. And a lot of candidates, their pockets are not that deep where they can just go and foot the bill for their own campaign. So they start dropping out. So they'll start dropping out. So the closer it gets to the Democratic National Convention, people start dropping out. They've been dropping. They'll start dropping out, baby. They'll start dropping out. So don't worry. Excuse me, no matter how many they have in there, baby. It ain't gonna be no, they can have 50 right now, but I guarantee you when we get to the Democratic National Convention, it's not gonna be 50. And then it's up to those people. Those people have to bring, and this is another thing that I had a problem with Bernie Sanders. Like when he lost the nomination to Hillary Clinton, he didn't do all that he could to bring his voters into her camp. He waited till the last minute before he started going and, supporting her and, going to rallies and everything. He waited till the last minute. And then a lot of his voters didn't turn out and vote. And a lot of his voters voted for Donald Trump. So it's like, no, never, unless he's our nominee, I never support him in the primaries. No, I will not. No, I will not. And don't ask me to. If you ask me to. Biden running, Oh. Sweet brown sugar 504. Nope, it's a no for me too, dog. Let my ass out. TJ 1906, me either. I haven't listened to him, honey. Me either. Hello, Sweet Brown 504. We ain't new to this. We true to this. We be into politics. We was way out. Man, let me tell y'all something. I know y'all find it hard to believe. I was into politics before I could vote. Before I could vote, honey. I remember the day when I was in elementary school and they had them voting booths at the school. When they were coming to the voting booth, I didn't know what that was. And I used to ask the teacher, what is that? And the teacher would say, vote. Those are voting booths. Today is election day. They voted. I still didn't know what it was as a child. I didn't know what it was. You just saying they voted for what? I have no understanding of what we're voting for, what they voted for. And then it's just like the adults are voting. Why the kids can't vote? Why we can't vote? So it's just like, took me getting older to find out what it is. So I was back at Mickey Leland, Barbara Jordan, because like I told y'all the other day, Barbara Jordan, she was one of the students on the debate team. I went to Texas Southern University, and she was a part of the debate team. She was like Dr. T.F. Freeman. You know, he was the one that molded and got her together and made her the great orator that she was. Because baby, Barbara Jordan, and he would wear that proudly on his shoulder. When when she won and she was going to DC, he was like, that's my student. I am Dr. T.F. Freeman, and I was the one that influenced Barbara Jordan. Maybe she would go to him, practice her speech. But yeah, Mickey Leland, Barbara Jordan, Sheila Jackson Lee from Houston, because I was originally from Houston. Well, I'm from the country, but we moved to Houston when I was 5. But yeah, I was part of Sheila Jackson Lee campaign when she first started, when she was losing. Now, Sheila Jackson Lee, she was running for before she ran for city council member, she ran for some school board stuff and all of that. But she was losing, and I still had some of the paraphernalia that she was giving out. She had these little old big bottles of hot sauce, like that big child. Right, Sheila Jackson Lee, honey. So yeah, honey, I've been voting for her, working with her when she was losing. And then when she started winning, it was just like, and then start. And y'all should start. If you're not into politics, you need to just start get into politics and stuff. Because what happened is once you follow somebody, like I followed Sheila Jackson Lee from the very beginning when she was losing and losing and losing. Because I think she had lost 3 or 4 times before she finally won something. And then once she won, she started winning. And now she's in Congress. And so it's just like to be there from the very beginning and to see what she's doing and the impact that she is making and the contribution that she's making politically. I am so proud of her because I felt like I had something to do with her getting to that position. And when I see her and I talk to her and I let her know, she's like, oh, and then it's just like, she said, yeah, because I reminded her, I talked to her and she's like, oh, you have been following me along. I said, yes. She said, oh, she said, thank you. She's the sweetest person. But yes, I love me some politics, baby. I love politics. I love sports. I love Jesus. I love church. I love life. Yes, honey. I have a love. Now I can't get into the soccer. I can't get into. I just can't get into soccer. It's just too long. We going. Oh, baby, soccer and whatever. Rugby, wrestling, boxing is all right, but football, tennis, track, swimming, ice skating. I'll even sit up and watch bowling, the bowling championship, bowling tournaments, honey. I'm not finna watch them. I'm not. I'm not finna watch y'all parade them dogs around and them cats and stuff. No, I'm not finna watch the Best in Show. I'm not watching that. Now I will watch the Animal Channel and see them lions go and attack me. But no, I'm not watching all of that. I'm not watching all of that. Baby, honey. Set up the account and your debit card, no prepaid card. What's that? What? Baby, I don't know what y'all talking about. Somebody want my cash app. Cash app. I know what's called. I know what. Who is that? Freddie. They're asking for my cash app. Freddie be on it, baby. And where's Sam? Is Sam on here? Sam, you supposed to be you in charge of the calling committee. Did Sam call y'all today? Did Sam call anybody today? Oh, he on the Gemini lady. Oh, okay. Oh, dog race is a good sport. Dog racing. I go to oh, I love horse racing now. I love horse racing. And they, you know they got an old track down there in New Orleans, honey. And my sister lives right down the street from the track, from the racetrack in New Orleans. Yes, honey, Princess Darnisha. Yes, she's over there, honey. Oh, I know you are very spiritual. What do you think about the so-called pastors that put their hands on one person and the whole church falls out? I think about it, if it works for them, it works for them. You know, it's just like I haven't attended those services because uh, I don't think they'll do nothing for me. But if I believed in that, and if that was my belief, then of course I would support it. But because I haven't attended those type of services, I attend the type of services that I get something from that's going to help me, help you, and help us. Something that I can share with the world. That's how I look at my spiritual leaders. If the pastor is not, if I go to church and the pastor is not ministering to me, and if he's not pulling stuff out of me to make me input it into you, then he's not doing his job and I'm not doing my job and I'm at the wrong place. So it's just like I went to a Catholic church and I didn't go because I was interested in the Catholic church. I went because one of my friends were Catholic. So out of respect, I would go and worship with my friend. But I know that a Catholic church is not for me. But it is for some people. I done went to a Seventh-day Adventist and all these other churches, and I'm Backwood Baptist. I come up from Backwood Baptist country. Country, I'm telling you, I'm country. I'm country Backwood Baptist church, community. Baby, listen, that's another thing. But when I was growing up, if somebody fell down on their luck, if something was going on with somebody, especially if somebody died, if Miss Annie's husband died, the community was there before Miss Annie's family got there and took care of Miss Annie. So when the family got there, everything that Miss Annie needed for her husband's funeral, it was already taken care of. So all the family had to do was come and go to the funeral. And the community took care of the repast. So when they took care of the service, they went to the service, went to the graveyard, put her husband in the ground, come back, foods, everything. The community, that's what the community was doing when I came up to church. That's what the church was doing back in the day. Somewhere along the way, we lost that. We lost it. And I know I'm not the only one that comes from there. And it's just like both sides of the family, both sides of my family, very spiritual, very spiritual. And then my grandmother's side, on my dad's side of the family, baby. Now they were having, oh my God, and to this day they still have. It's not as big, but second Sunday in August is our family reunion on my dad's side and the church anniversary. And baby, I'm telling you, they pop them trunks and they have all that food in them trunks. Bert, you still on here? I'm going back there. My friend be talking about me because I be reminiscing about back in the day. Yes, honey. And then when they had a truck, you got a truck, you just got a bed, whole back of the truck. just full of food. I mean, and they be cooking. Those people cook for the anniversary as if they were cooking for Christmas. Now, you know, Christmas, they had the Lolo spread. I'm talking about 15. My grandmother just cooked 15 and 20 sweet potato pie, by 8 and 9 cakes, greens, beans, and then they got so many hams because you know they already got the food. They done went killed the hogs and the cows. They done killed them and the chickens. Oh my God! So you know, baby, baby. But somewhere along the way, we lost all of that. And that's what we need. That's what we need. But we thought we were doing good because we had more freedoms. Like every year we got more and more freedom, more and more freedom, more and more freedom. And then it's just like now we're where we are, and it's just like, child, freedom ain't what we thought it was. Just like some people think about money. I need some more money. I just need money. I just want you get all that money, like, child. Money ain't everything I thought it was gonna be. In order to get you to some places that you think you couldn't get in before, but other than that, it's just money. Oh, yes, baby. The ribs, Lord it be, honey. The ribs. My mom was the pie lady. Oh, your mom was the pie lady, KB Spencer. Girl, yes, honey. For the love of music, she said, "Look, girl, yes." What happened to community love for one another? Virginia Stevens. She said, "What happened to community love for one another, baby?" We got so because we we took the focus off community and people started focusing on self. It's just like the more free we became, the more we focused on ourselves and not our community. So we created a lot of selfish individuals. And now we're trying to reel them back in to make them community people, but it's just like they've been out there doing it for themselves so long. It's hard for them to get you to get them to do something for us or for family. And then on top of that, it's just like maybe, and then it's just so easy to walk away from a marriage. That's what I've been saying. I don't understand why y'all was putting up all this fuss and fight about gay people getting married, as though the institution of marriage was so. Oh my God, it was just like, oh, held it up in such high esteem. And then it's just like, and the same thing with how do we get away from community? We got away from relationships like that because we made it so easy and it became so acceptable for people to just walk away from relationship and walk away from marriages. You walk away from this marriage and go into another marriage or go into another relationship, then you get married. And it's just it's like, child. Sam late. Okay, thank you, Lady Gemini. I'm here, but I'm here. Hey, Sam, I just asked me. Now, Sam, how you going to be late? You supposed to be over the calling committee. Now, somebody needs to call you. Gemini lady, could you take over the calling committee? Because Sam came again here. Oh. Child, according to my people who lie on the altar shouldn't even be able to leave the church. God know you lied. The problem is that we can't whoop our kids anymore. People growing up with no morals or discipline, right? Can't whoop the kids no more. Cause no, I'm gonna have to say, cause yes, we bought it. Because it is. I understand both sides because, like with this here situation, I understand both sides because I'm a product of whoopings. I come from a long history of kids staying in a kid's place, and if you get out of kid's place, I'm gonna put you back in there with this strap or a switch. I come from that. But I also understand the argument that people are making by saying that this is a slave mentality. And this is what the slave master did to our people when they didn't do what they were supposed to do or what they were ordered to do. They would take a strap to them. They would beat them and make them do what they want. So I understand that too. But at the same time, it's like, well, what's the discipline? What's the proper way of disciplining my child so that I don't have to worry about society whooping my child? But that's a big debate. That is something that we just have to, we just go into. We need to have a forum on that because I understand both sides of that argument. But then again, I say I come from, whoopings, but me and my sisters, my cousin, we didn't get that many whoopings. We did. Because the thing is, like, one of my dad's sisters had like 15 kids. Same mama, same dad. Another one of my dad's sister had like 12, 13 kids. Same mama, same dad. So we come from big families like that. Now, nobody on my mama's side of the family had kids, that many kids. They had 4 and 5. That's about it. But we, as kids, were like, we got together for family reunion, and then it's just like kids. I got 15 cousins in one family. I got 14 cousins in one. So when we go to the country, we having a ball because all these my cousins, not to mention all the other cousins that I have from my other aunts and uncles that have about 2 and 3 kids. So just imagine all us kids getting together, and we are in the country, and they don't have to worry about us and nothing. The adults are over there playing dominoes, drinking beer, singing, talking, and the kids out here having a field day in this sand. My mom is having a fit because we out here in the sand, getting all this sand in our clothes, and all she's thinking about is, I got to go wash all this sand out of these clothes when we get back to Houston. Ooh, but we are having a ball. We are here in the sun, running, hot, sand sticking to us, stinking and musty and dirty, and then and all day. We playing all day in this hot sun, running around. The sand is so hot to our feet. We won't put on no shoes. I won't put on shoes. My cousin, we won't put on. Knowing the sand is hot. But we had the best of times, and we had the best of time. And then it's just like kids were allowed to be. We were allowed to be kids, and then we were with other kids, and we had a lot of kids. So it's just like now, it's just baby, a whole lot with this new generation. Then on top of that, you talk about. Then we got to the point where kids start having kids. And then it's just like the grandparents are raising these kids. And it's like some of the kids that are having these kids, at least they're trying to go to college or they're trying to go to school or they're going to work. Some people just having kids and you go have your baby and a month later, you back at the club and took the kid over to grandma's house, dropped the kid off of grandma, and you still partying. Girl, where they do that at? So it's just like that kind of stuff kept coming on, kept going on and all that. And it's just like, baby, I'm not cooking nothing. Cora, I'm not cooking. I'm not cooking nothing today. I cooked the other day. I baked some chicken and some spinach. I don't know. I told y'all I'm on this spinach trip. I just cooked my spinach, baby. Oh, oh. Baby Sandra talking about, I bet that hot sand was taking them calluses off. Honey. She said my mama, Purple Lady 54 said my mama would whoop me and smoke her wisdom light cigarette and never miss a beat. Yeah, cause could they put that cigarette in their mouth? Girl, could that hook your ass down so you get your ass on and sit down, you have control. Shit. My damn nerd. Get your ass up. Baby, I had an auntie like that, baby. I miss my auntie, honey. That's the auntie. Oh my God, my Aunt Ruth, honey. My Aunt Ruth May. Ruth May. Baby, she was a mama jammer, baby. She was a mama jammer. Child, TJ 1906, man, I lived on punishment. I used to collect the Sundays comics and read them over and over, locked in the room for weeks, baby. Baby, Virginia Slim. Well, my dad used to smoke them Salem. He was smoking Salem. But the cigarettes that I thought was the coolest cigarettes in the world. I had did this whole monologue because this child that when I went to school and I started doing a play and I wanted to do a dramatic monologue for my talent in this pageant. So my friend had wrote me a monologue that says, "Cool Filter King." Baby, I was smoking me some Cool Filter King. Baby, and trust me, believe me, you. It was good. I was good, baby. And ask my sister Tommy Ross. Tommy Ross, Tommy Ross still remember that talent, baby. She said, Miss Sophia, all I remember, she's like, girl, you saying you smoking some cool filter king. I gotta pull up, I gotta go find my monologue and do that monologue again, baby. Baby, me and my old man, honey. Anyway, my aunt will whoop her kids and then go on the back on the breathing machine. Oh my God, she was a bad mama jamma, baby. She held out till she finished whooping her. Okay. Of course, and that's a lifetime movie waiting to happen, TJ. Mhm. Yeah. My mama, you smoke them 40 cigarettes. They legal now in some states, they legal, Deja. Ooh. Virginia say, I was in the country and tasted fresh cooked chicken. Oh my God, it was delicious. Nothing like the grocery store, baby. Now they say if you see them bring them chicken necks, you ain't gonna want to eat no chicken no more. I said, well, I don't want to see it. They say you go to a chicken plant. But they say, you see what they do to them chicken at the chicken plant? You ain't gonna want to eat chicken no more. I said, well, I don't want to see it because I can't see myself not eating no chicken. But anyway, it's about time for us to get out here. Child, it's 2 o'clock. We've been on here. How long we been on here? Ooh, y'all know we get on here. We get to talking, honey. Y'all, I know what y'all be doing. I forgot to ask you. Are you coming back on the road with Maddie? Where? Where, baby? I'm going on the road with Maddie. Where we going? Uh, April the 21st and 22nd. Me, Maddie fucking Dineva, we're gonna be in New York, Queen Supreme Court. April the 28th, 29th, we're gonna be in Memphis. We're gonna be in Memphis, April 28th and 29th. May the 4th, I'll be in Houston for Splash. May the 4th, I'll be in Houston for Splash. July the 28th, I'll be in Columbus, Ohio. July 28th. August the 11th, I will be in Las Vegas. Dominic Chappelle's La Pafia pageantry. She's going to be having her pageant. I have the flyer. I'll have the flyer soon. I'll be posting that. September 28th, I'll be in Virginia National Pageantry with Zakiya Zamassier. June 13th through the 15th, Memphis for Black Gay Pride. Yes, David and Darnell, Black Gay Pride. June 16th, I'll be in Jacksonville, Florida for Miss Duval pageant. June 17th, I'll be in Dallas, Texas, the Queen Supreme Court. When we were there the last time, they said they wanted us to come back for Black Gay Pride, June 19th, Juneteenth weekend. So that's going to be June 17th because Juneteenth fall on a Wednesday this year. Then, like I said, April the 28th will be in Memphis. May the 5th and 6th, the Queen Supreme Court. We're going to either be in Charlotte or St. Louis. I don't know which one, Charlotte or St. Louis. But May the 11th and 12th, we're going to either be in Charlotte or St. Louis. So we're going to both places, but I don't know the correct date. Craig didn't call me back. July the 12th and the 16th, T.S. Madison, she'll be in the Dominican Republic. She don't say Dominican Republic. She said Dominican Republic. Punta Cana. That's July the 12th through the 16th. They're going to be honoring her. They're giving her an award, over there. So hopefully I'll be able to go over there with her and celebrate her, accolades. Also, Sensation. I go to Sensation. This is a trip I take every year. I go with a group, and it's called Sensation. Go to sensation.com to get all the information on that. And that's going to take place September the 12th through the 16th. And my girlfriend from New Orleans, Princess Daronisha, and myself, we're going to do a comedy show. And then our musical guest is B. Slade. B. Slade is our musical guest, Fall musical guest. Fall Tackler is another event that I participate in every year, and it's going to take place October the 31st through November the 3rd. And you can go to falltackler.com to get all the information on that. Sean Jarner is the young man that puts all that together. And the SGL cruise, October the 13th through the 20th. October the 13th through the 20th. This is our 6th anniversary for the SGL cruise. Keith and Mark put this together. Some of the entertainers are going to be Tommy Ross, Nash Dupree, Nicole Love Dupree, Tasha Long, Monty St. James, Christopher Iman, comedian Sampson, comedian Sister Quintella, R&B singer Pam, Uncle Ron is our DJ. We have Family Feud, a fashion show, a Wakanda theme party, star show where the entertainers do Whitney Houston, Beyonce, all the different stars, a talent show where all the cruises, if you want to participate in the talent show, you can do whatever your talent is. You want to do drag, you want to do comedy, you want to sing, whatever your talent is. We have a talent show where we raise money for a nonprofit organization. And we have a comedy show. That's the one I host. Naisha hosts the talent show. Then we have live singers, a rap session. If you're a vendor and you have some t-shirts or flowers or hats or jewelry or cologne or fragrances or candles, whatever you sell, then you have an opportunity to get one of the vendors' booths. So that's my schedule and a whole lot going on. And I'm still adding to it, baby. So, whoo! Just meet me at one of these places or meet me at all of these places, honey. But I love you guys, and it was great talking to you guys today. I'm 52, and the funeral, wedding event, food, and nothing. Nothing. Like when I was growing up. What's fish fries? Fish fries. We went fishing at 5 a.m. Went fishing, clean, and prep fish. Didn't I read that? Then went to family members' house to fry fish and play cards. Now all these events, foods are catered and nasty. Yes, baby. See, I came from that family, baby. And my grandma, everybody on my daddy's side. Everybody, let me tell you the difference. Now that I'm older, I know this stuff. I can remember this stuff. Because see, don't think a child don't remember stuff. Now that I'm old, my mama's side of the family, them getting fresh fish is the meat man coming. The man coming down the street. Oh, here comes the man coming up. He done went fishing. He come up. He got the fish in the cooler in his car, and he's selling the fish out the car in a cooler with ice and fish. They buying that fish out the car. My daddy's side of the family. Every last one of my daddy's sisters and brothers go fishing. One of my daddy's sisters, she still go fishing. Aunt Daisy Lou. My Aunt Daisy Lou in Midway. She still go fishing. And she is up in age. She's like in her 80s, I believe. Still go fishing. All of my cousins on my dad's side of the family, they all go hunting and fishing. Now, what really? Oh my God, baby. My cousin, now we would go fishing. Now I would go, sometimes I go with them to go fishing, but I was always scared to go fishing with them because I ain't like going with them, although they can swim and stuff. But I didn't want to take no chance. I couldn't swim. And they be going down there to the fishing hole, and that's just what it was, a fishing hole. So baby, this water just black as all I know. You can't see. They go down there, go fishing. How about the same same place that they go fishing? That's where they go swimming. They would go swimming out there. Charlie, my cousin, would come up and talk about how he had saw fish and turtle and snakes and all that down there in the water. I'm like, baby, come on, Junior, I'm not going to get in there. First of all, I don't know how to swim. I got you. Nigga, I'm not getting in that water. I don't even know how deep it is, child. No, I'm not going to go in there. No, I'm good. And you told me everything that you saw in that. No, I'm not getting in there. But yes, honey, they went and did all that. Honey, they fishing, same one they fishing in. Next day they go out there and they go swimming in. Like, no, honey. That's country folk for you, honey. But I wouldn't change it for the world. My experience growing up in my family. I still go down there. Y'all see when I went down there for the family reunion last year. Last year, was the first time I went to the family reunion on both sides in a long time. Like I went to, that was my second year in a row going to my mama's side of the family reunion. But last year was my first time going to my dad's side of the family reunion in a long time. And they always asking about it. They always asking, what junior, what junior, junior. But anyway, what I was getting ready to say, yes, child, family reunion. I'm getting ready to go down there, honey, to my family reunion. It's always the second Sunday in August. That's my daddy's side of the family. Had a good time. Oh, and I was going to tell y'all, yeah, y'all see the last time I went, I took them pictures of my cousin's horses and stuff. They still got horses and pigs and cows, a gourd, peach trees, and dewberries, raspberries, all of that stuff, honey. I love it. But baby, now I have to go down there. I have to go down there. I'm a city girl now. I have to go down. When I was a little girl and I was down there, I wasn't thinking about stuff that I be thinking about now. Because when I was down there, I wasn't thinking about no snakes. I wasn't thinking, I wasn't thinking about all that stuff. But now I'm down there like, baby, get me it's gonna get dark. Ain't no street lights out here, baby. Get me to the house. And baby, look, then when you go, you in the house and you coming out at night trying to go to the car, baby. Baby, no street lights out here. Baby, go and open that car door up and I'm gonna run out there. I'm not gonna go out there and stand by the car waiting on you to open the damn snake bit a bit on my leg. No, go open that door. When you open that door, I'm running to that car and I'm jumping in. Oh, yes, honey. I'm more cautious now. When I was a little girl, I was with my cousin and we walking to the store late at night. I'm talking about walking to the store and back. Wasn't worried about no snakes and all that stuff, baby. I'm an adult now. I'm a full grown woman. I'm worried about Oh, but anyway, I love y'all. God bless y'all. Let me put my hashtag on here. Hashtag. Y'all know how we do laughing hyenas, honey. So we can get out of here. Oh, yes, baby. I was worried about all that stuff when I was a little girl. I wasn't worried about that. But anyway, I love y'all. And I'll see you all tomorrow. You know how we do it. But soon and very soon, we are going to see the King. Soon and very soon, we are going to see the King. You've been eating kale? Soon and very soon, we are going to see the King. Hallelujah, hallelujah. We are going to see the King. Yes, honey. That's what I sometimes I eat the kale because it's mixed in with the spinach. So I'll, saute it. Yeah, that's good too. The kale and the spinach mixed together. They sell it like that at Walmart. But I really like the spinach by itself, honey. Yes, God, honey. And it's pitch black, baby. Please. Go open that door, honey, and open it. I mean, not just your open my door, and I'm running out there and jumping in the car, baby. I'm not gonna be walking. I'm not gonna be walking. No, honey. Hey, Freddie Lee, you back? All right, bye, y'all. I love y'all. See you all tomorrow. May tomorrow be a perfect day, and we will have, yes, Corey. Yeah, and add onions and bacon. No, Corey. My sister in California, when I told her, because she always get on me, because, baby, I eat fried chicken every day, all day. My sister, you can't be eating that stuff like that. Then when I called her and told her, I said, girl, lately I've been just been craving spinach. She like, well, before she could say good, she said, well, girl, how you cooking it? Are you putting ham hocks and all in it? No, girl, I'm just sauteing it, honey. Put a little seasoning, a little pepper, and some oil. That's all. I'm just sauteing it. I'm sauteing it. I'm not putting all that meat in it. Just spit, baby. Oh, yes, it's so good. But anyway, y'all be good, be blessed. But more importantly, you know what I say, honey, be a blessing. You and Freddie Lee both will eat chicken and we'll eat chicken for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and don't forget my snacks. I snack on a piece of chicken too, because they say you're supposed to eat 6 times a day, or is it 8? Because I know when I was in boot camp, they say you're supposed to eat 6 times a day. I said, ooh, that's a lot of food. He said, nah, not full meals. Get your little snack, get you some yogurt. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna start a boot camp. I'm gonna start a boot camp. Y'all gonna join me for a boot camp? I'm gonna start a boot camp. But we just get together and go exercise every day, and you get 1 day off. 1 day off Sunday. We meet up Monday through Saturdays. Yes, Monday through Saturdays, baby. Yes. I'm gonna go back because can't eat chicken breast, baked chicken breast, boiled eggs, white only, salads, water, grapefruit juice, what else? Baked fish, certain fish you can have, baked fish, and what else? Oh yeah, I gotta pull up my menu that we were eating, our food that we had. TJ1906 said, now that you should really do that boot camp. Yes. Don't let Sam call us though. Excuse me. Sam, not gonna call you Gemini lady. We've been a Mr. Boot Camp child, fooling with Sam. Have I ever been to Massachusetts? Yes, as a debater. When I was on the debate team, we came up there. But as far as a booking, no. You're going to get me to Massachusetts, Purple Lady 54? I'm ready. Massachusetts. Yes, I would love to come up there. Ain't that what the Kennedys? The Kennedys from up there in Massachusetts. They holding it down. Massachusetts. Them Kennedys, honey. I don't know. I don't know when I'm coming. Tell somebody up there that has a venue to call me. Book me up there at the club. Book me in the club. Or book me at the church. I can come and do a comedy set at the church. Tell your pastor to come and book me at the church anniversary to come and host the program. I can tell y'all, Gemini lady is my manager. Y'all see, she said, when you coming to my, she said, when she get her deposit. Yes, baby. Yes, honey. Gemini lady, baby. Baby, I had to, let me tell you something. What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing, expecting different results. Yeah. You should host a strip show on Sundays at the Red Door here in Atlanta. Oh, who's in charge? Tell them to call me. Send me my deposit and my booking fee, and I get my other half for my fee when I get there. I don't have no problem with it. I would love to host a strip show. Call me, baby. But yes, the definition of insanity. See, I said I was gone, and Gemini lady, you got me talking, extending my time. But like the old folks, yes, because the definition of insanity, the third time me saying this, is doing the same thing, expecting different results. So it's just like people would book you. Like, and I had to come to the realization that you are an entrepreneur. You are a business owner. You own your own business. So you're going to have to start treating it as though it's a business. So what are you doing that the other entertainers are not doing? That the celebrities, the quote celebrities, like when they bring down the brat for gay pride, what's the difference between you and the brat? The brat gets a deposit. And when the brat gets to the venue the day of the event, she don't go on stage until she get the rest of her money. You could do the same thing. You're going to have to do it for you because you don't have a booking agency like the brat. So you are your own booking agency. So then it's just like, once I got that, it's a different stuff like that. That's the stuff that God had to teach me for me to be in the spot that I'm in now. And he's still teaching me stuff to take me further. So it's just like, okay, okay. But yes, honey, you have to start treating your business like a business. And then it's just like I say, and now with the internet, baby, just think with the internet, because people have started putting you on flyers. People start putting my picture and other people's pictures on flyers, talking about they're gonna be there, advertising we're gonna be there. We're in a whole nother state. We don't know nothing about it. So now it's just like that's one of the ways I tell my people that, you know, if I don't advertise it or you don't see it on my page, it's a no-go. That's just false advertising. And I let the people know when they book me, when people call me about a book, and I let them know that I'm not going to advertise it until I get my deposit. I'm not saying nothing about your event until I get my deposit. And if you wait until the week of to send me my deposit, then that's when I'm gonna start advertising. But if you wait till the week of, more than likely, if somebody else called me about that date and you call me the week of, like, maybe I'm already booked for something else on that date. Maybe next year. And then people were like, some people, when you tell them your booking fee, and I want hotel, round trip accommodations, transportation to and from the event, transportation to and from to the airport and all that. And I don't fly on Spirit Airline. I don't do set tickets on Spirit Airline, any airline but Spirit, and da. So then you tell them your salary, and then they go through all that, and then they be like, well, such and such is gonna do it for such. I said, well, get such and such because you asked me what I needed, and this is what I need. So if you want such and such, if such and such is in your price range, then go with such and such and such. But I'm to the place now where I know that such and such is not Miss Sophia. So if you pay such and such, you're gonna get what such and such get you. You're not fit to get such and such and pay such and such and think you're gonna get Sophia talent. Such don't have my talent. I'm the only one that have this. So if you want this, you got to pay me and not such and such and such. But yeah, I had to get to that spot, Gemini lady. And then it's just like, you feel guilty. At first, you feel guilty because you be like, child, oh, I don't want to do this because some of these people, I've been working with them for years and these are my friends and I don't want to. It's just like, okay, so he had to teach me separate business from friendship. And you let your friend know up front, okay, now we're friends, but right now we're going to a business deal. So this has nothing to do with our friendship. So this is what I need for my this is what I need for my business. And this is how I handle my business. And then a couple times I have to get on people because people say, girl, I know me, you know me, I said, yes. I said, but they don't have anything to do with it. I said, but we're friends. And this has nothing to do with our friendship. This is the business deal that we're working on. So when I work with my business, when I do my business means a deposit. Other than that, we can go on, be friends. And then if you say, and then it's just like, it's not that if you want to do it, you want to do it. It's a yes or no. And then it's just like some people come back, they try a counter offer. I'm used to that. And so it's like, yeah, but I can do it. But this lowest I'm going, baby. This is it. So you're gonna have to go to such and such because we done ran down to the bottom. But yeah, child. But child, people would just, book you for stuff, and then the week of the event, you looking forward to it, you going, you the budget studying your money and all that, and then we're gonna have to cancel it up, child. So deposits are non-refundable over here. Deposits are non-refundable. So maybe you can cancel all you want. I'm good with the deposits. But of course, I like entertaining. I want to go on all my bookings. I just want everything to work out. But if it don't work out, it don't work out. But I saw something on here about Queen Supreme Court. What? I done missed it, honey. Oh. Oh, Deja, thank you. See that? That's how we do, baby. Deja said, Gemini lady, thank you. Found Miss Sophia through her first appearance on Queen Supreme Court and instantly became a fan. I laughed through my whole third trimester because of the yes, that's another thing, honey. It's just like, see, y'all already know God got you, honey. You know my story. God got you. Even me hooking up with Maddie. Me hooking up with men, I've been hearing about her and knowing her and watching some of her videos and everything, but it's just like I never imagined that I would be with her, you know, in the capacity that I'm with her. You know, she's just taking me and going to these different places, to Chicago, Dallas, New York, Memphis, St. Louis, you know. I never even imagined just being, you know, hooked up with her like that. And then even hooking up with her like that, and then what I'm doing, she's already done. So she is walking me through some of the steps that I need to take to better my platform. God always have a ram in the bush, baby. Always. And see, B103 wasn't trying to show me nothing like this. B103 was trying to get this out of me for them. They weren't trying to show me this to help me. They were trying to, but we family. But they stealing my stuff. They stealing my talent, but we family. We family. Come on, guys. Oh, but I walked back in the door, a smart young lady, honey. But I'm gonna get out of here. My husband said to me, "You need to be in the South to enjoy your entertainment, cause we have nothing for us here." But we go everywhere. Yes, honey. Yes, you have to get rid of. Yes, you have to stop thinking like that, honey. Stop thinking like that. Don't feel guilty. You know we'll bring to the table. Get your paper. Yes, girl. That's what I'm talking about, honey. Stop feeling like that. Child said, "Oh my God, Freddie Lee is if he was to bring, I know this, if he was to bring Miss Sophia to the Red Door on Sundays, it would be fire." Ow! Yes, honey. Baby. Maddie is, oh my God, I love Maddie. I love Fucking Even. I've been knowing Fucking Even. Maddie came to a couple of my shows, like I host a drag show here in Atlanta. I used to be the host of one of the number one drag show here in Atlanta. And Maddie came to the show a couple of times. And Fucking Even used to come to the show all the time. Yeah. They're my sisters. They're my dogs. They're my dogs. Fucking Even and T.S. Madison, they cuts for me. I'm popping a family. Big hugs to you all. My prayers go up. Blessings come down on all of you. Big hugs. Thank you. Thank you, Purple Lady 52. But where is she? Where is she? Had us in here. I said I was gone. All right. I love y'all. And I'm really out of here. I'm really out of here. Share this video. Share, share, share. Invite your friends to become a part of our fan club, the hashtag Laughing Hyenas. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Soon and very soon, we are going to see the king. Girl, get out of here. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye.